What is a school to you?
For as long as I can remember, it's always been a home away from home. I don't want this to get sad, but like my mom passed when I was younger, in like third grade. So I use school as like a coping mechanism almost. It's like I consider it home. My friends are really like family. My teachers are very supportive. I've had amazing people throughout, like all of like from elementary school to high school. I've had very strong connections with my teachers, and they've each supported me in different ways.
Back here is normally where the middle schoolers sit. So you normally just come in here, sit down, chill for a little bit. Then when we're all cool, we'd go back to Miss Almy. She'd ask us on a scale of 1 to 5 where we are. We can draw, play with puzzles and stuff, and just chill out. When my kids go to school, I don't really want them getting into a lot of trouble like I do. I might have a little room in my house that's like this.
We have Zen dens in every single building where kids can just opt to take a break and chill if they need it. Who doesn't want to be at a place every single day, Monday through Friday, that, you know, makes you feel happy and belonging? What are you gonna do at school? You're doing a second level. I can pass the whole bin over here. Look. To create and help mold these little humans into citizens that are empathetic, that are comfortable problem solving, that are comfortable collaborating with people. And so, you know, we just want to help make good humans. That's part of our job. I think that's also why it's interesting that schools can be synonymous with homes, because as parents, we just want to make good humans who are happy and healthy and thriving.
Our librarian's been with us for a few years now. She has truly transformed this from a traditional go in, check out a book, read a book, to a space that the kids are just fighting to get into. There's reading areas, there's game areas, there's STEM areas, there's study tables. Homework.
Studying.
What for?
Psychology.
Psychology. Elective? Or your history credit?
My history
Your history credit, okay. In my mind, a school, it's the hub of the community. They send us their kids every single day and ask us to educate them and prepare them for the next steps in their lives. They come into our buildings in the evening for rec basketball or rec soccer or whatever it may be. Everything functions around us while these kids are K-12.
This is second grade. This is where Parker the dog is, so we're gonna go and check Parker out. These are my friends that are helping us out, but we want to showcase Parker a little bit.
Parker, sit. Thank you. Okay. Amelia.
Parker is a therapy dog. He's housed in Mrs. Patterson's classroom. She uses him a lot just for like a reading buddy. So kids who might not feel comfortable reading to another student or even to her, they will sit down and read to Parker all day. One of the other things that she's been really great about is scheduling time for some of our kids who have been through trauma. I've been in education 26 years, and the amount of change that I have seen in that time is remarkable. I would have never imagined that we were feeding kids their primary meals, you know, every day that they come in the building. Breakfast, lunch, even snacks after school, sometimes even dinners. So just knowing that if they are not fed, they're not going to learn. If I have a student that has experienced some kind of behavior problems in class, one of the first things I have learned since being in this position that I ask them is, did you sleep last night? I have a beanbag and a blanket in my office. You look at a kid and know that they're tired. They just need to take a nap. So they lay down and take a nap. My social worker always says, you got to plant seeds. We may never see the fruit of that tree or that plant that we planted the seed for, but hopefully they can look back and say, wow, they do care and they want to see us make a better version of ourselves.
I said, you ready for this? For real? You ready? You ready? You get it. You won. He got it. He got it. He got it. He got it. Yep, that's all good. Yep, all the game. Yep. This year we took out cell phones and the kids are so happy about it. They've been able to manage and talk. Look at their faces. They're able to talk to one another. Look at their faces. They're able to focus. Yes, they are. Don't even look at. Yes, he is. So one of the things is if I'm going to take something, I'm going to give something. So this was my give back. Take phones, but I'm going to give you this area of engagements.
What do I want every student to walk away with? Knowing that they're loved and that they're cared for. And that where they come from does not determine where they're going. That their future is in their hands. And we're here to help them and guide them and lead them into the direction that they choose.
Say something about this young lady right here. #1 national across the nation, highest scoring woman basketball player here in our school. This is Ayanna Way, scored 2,000 points just recently at her game. Across the nation, not just in Pittsburgh, but the nation, the top highest scoring. So congratulations. And not only is she a great athlete, she's a great academic student as well. So congratulations.
I was that student.
What's our focus?
Academics, attitude, attendance.
Attendance, you got it. You got it.
I was the first one to go to college. There was no one to guide me. There was no one to say, here's what you do next. It wasn't until my physical education teacher said, what college are you going to, Tamara? And I said, college? I don't know. And I was third in my class and I had not had a plan for college. I want to make sure that our students have is someone that will lead and guide them, not in the last hour, but all along their journey from kindergarten all the way through 12th grade. Part of my superintendent advisory group is to hear from the children and to understand their perspective on learning and what they need to have in order to be successful. Not what we think they need, but they get to tell me what they need.
Good morning, beautiful. That's right.
They need caring adults, they need rigorous coursework, and they need to feel safe. Those are the things that they need.
I actually heard this from every student level. When we have an idea, our teachers listen to us and they help us to develop the idea and make it happen. And so that agency in them designing their spaces, designing their learning, designing their social interactions, and taking leadership in collaboration with the educators is what I think really makes a difference. These students are in our advanced class and are doing all kinds of things with jewelry and using different techniques in order to express themselves.
I just finished these
Yes,
like a few days ago.
that's
This
wonderful.
Is like green with a stone set, and then these are like the spins.
Look at that. Oh, that was a mistake. So that's a blooper shirt. This is our Fab Lab. The Fab Lab is where we really look at our engineering. And so students are designing things to solve problems, as well as using some of our 3D printers, using some prototyping, and solving problems with an engineering focus.
Just on time for me to leave.
I figured this is Mr. Rawhouse, the principal of the year. I love it. Welcome to the Innovation Lab.
We're in the makerspace, like where we get to make stuff. It's my favorite place. We're making a dice roller to help people with disabilities.
Now, why are you doing that? Why do you need to sandpaper it?
So that you don't get cut on the top.
So the user is comfortable. I like it.
Another tangible thing that we've done is created a superintendent's cabinet. So I meet with middle school and high school students on a regular basis. It's being supported by this work in the Learning Alliance.
Like example, like belonging. How does the school, how do you feel like belonging? We just talked about what makes you feel belonged, and we talked about sports, clubs or anything with that.
Whenever a student wants to please, wants to get an A, wants to be well behaved for a teacher, that motivation is purely external. When learning is student driven, that motivation is internal. That, I think, is just the goal. And I think that's really the future of it. It can be in any discipline. It's making sure that the students are empowered so that they are really driving instruction, driving learning. The enthusiasm when that happens is palpable.
A school to me is a place for education, but besides that, I do find it kind of like a second home because I am here most part of my day.
Like my literacy class, my teacher, Miss Polsak, she makes it feel like a second family, just making it feel happy, warm welcome, and just having fun in the class.
There's a lot of adults that I trust and I talk to for a lot of things that my parents might not understand because they were not able to really get an education.
A school to me is like a place where you get to make friends and socialize.
It teaches us what we need to know for life. It helps them socially, mentally, physically.
I basically almost know almost everybody in this building, and I count them all as family for me.
School is the relationships you build with your peers, it's the relationships you build with your teachers. It's learning, but it's learning through experience more than learning through classes and lectures. The teachers let you make mistakes, you learn how to navigate societal pathways through school, and I think it's really, really valuable, the lessons you learn here.
When you have a group of people in many different school districts with many different realities and many different ideas and talents, all working together with a common focus, amazing things happen.
People have always, I've had family tell me, that they wish I could have gone somewhere else, but I wouldn't have changed anything. Everything that I've experienced here has happened for a reason, and I'm very grateful that I've gone to school here, and I've met wonderful people because of it, and, I can't imagine who I would be not, living my life, the way it happened.
This is our home, our friends are here. We love the way that we feel when we're here. It's our home. This is our home.